Okay, we are going to ignore, fucking scared me. We're gonna ignore my appearance really quick. I want to show you guys a little bit of update on the house. I started out the morning painting or not the morning, I guess, kind of be afternoon, but I started out painting and we're getting the trim done. We already got the ceiling done, so I guess I should actually show you versus just talking about it. In case you're new here, we've been renovating our house and the kitchen and like basically the main floor right now. This is kind of the main stuff. We tore up all of our flooring this past weekend, and yeah, we obviously installed the new lighting, got the ceilings painted, all that good stuff. I'm in the midst right now of doing the trim on the walls now. The ceilings are completely finished and they're a nice clean white, but we do have to redo from like patching, like paint on the actual walls themselves. That's what I'm in the midst of doing. It's looking so good. It feels so nice. Yeah, what else was I going to say? Oh, obviously, like, here's the pendant lights. I love having the island. I think it makes the kitchen look so much bigger. And I actually sat there this morning. Y'all, I literally sat on, my trash can's like one with the lid. I straight up used my trash can as like a stool this morning and sat at the island and ate my lunch. Well, I guess it'd be like this afternoon, but it felt good. I wanted to like try it out and I love it. So this is, yeah, what it's looking like. We're gonna ignore the fact that like my countertops are a mess. Something that's not so exciting is the fact that we found black mold. So we had to remove our dishwasher, and I definitely have these towels over it because this morning, since we had to like undo all the dishwasher, this hose, whenever I turn on this sink, it like squirts water, and it absolutely blasted and like it flung up and then landed on the ground, so it was like shooting water onto the plywood. We have to redo this flooring, so we're going to have to like cut out the plywood and place some new flooring down there, but that's okay. Yeah, we just have a lot of our appliances in here. We got rid of our couch. Dishwasher is waiting. We're gonna need to get that repaired. Mantle, I still need to like stain and seal that. Fridge is in here. I really want to get a new fridge, like so bad. I want to get one. I hate the fridges when they like stick out from the countertop, so I want to get one that's counter depth. That way it just like will slide perfectly into that little cabinet there. We looked at some yesterday at Lowe's and it said it goes 36 inches from the wall, so I've never measured. Is this, oh, why does it say, wait, it said it was like, am I dumb? Maybe it means 36 inches this way. Let me look online because I was really confused. It literally said it was counter depth. However, it like looked like a normal fridge, like how it sticks out. And in a second, I do want to show you guys the new bar stools that I ordered. I found some with shipping. They were just under $200 for a set of 2 on Amazon, which I'm usually like, but it honestly, it's worth it to me. We're gonna have them for a while, and I wanted to make sure to get some that are comfy, that goes with the aesthetic of the kitchen, and that has a back. That way, once again, they are comfy to sit there. So let me see. I definitely want to get a French door one. Okay, I was just scrolling and looking on there and like literally measuring multiple different refrigerators that say they're counter depth. Yeah, all of them are bigger than my counters. Like they're like, they stick out way more. So I don't think I have weird counters. Like, no, I definitely don't. So just like your average Joe counters, which it's, my countertops are literally like this smidge's bit over 25 inches. Let me look at the ones we just purchased too. Okay, yeah, the ones we literally just purchased too, for the island, those ones aren't even like a tiny bit, they're 24 inch. So these definitely are weird counter, oh, I'm stupid, I'm not factoring in for this one the actual countertop itself, but regardless, I'm confused. Why does it say counter depth if it's not counter depth, like your average countertop? That's really weird. I think it'll really elevate the space because all of our other appliances like are stainless steel, and the fridge is the only thing that's like not, I guess, like modern, but I don't know, this is what it's looking like. I'm excited. Let's show you guys these bar stools that I was talking about. Shipping on these, I usually hate to pay for shipping, but it was like 30 something on these and I thought it was worth it because they were still a good refund, or not a refund, blah, price. But these are what I ordered. I'm really excited. Got one of these. I just got a plain black trash can, not one like that. So I can put our trash can instead of being out. This one's disgusting. It's just been out during all the renovations. But I'm going to put it in this one. I think I'm probably going to maybe redo this handle. I don't know. I mean, it's really easy to grab these because they have like the little lip on the top. But that way the trash can will be tucked away and concealed. So I can just like pull this out and it'll, instead of swing out, it'll just fully come out and the trash can will be in there. Okay, I'm excited. I need to stop yabbering on though, and get back to painting before this stuff like dries out in my cup here. And I've definitely been watching Pretty Little Liars. I watched this years ago, well, at least like part of the series. I just picked it back up on Hulu. And I'm absolutely loving it. So I'm gonna get started on, or I guess resume painting, but I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling happy. There's little moments like this that like, what was it the other day? Oh, I simply was just like going for a walk, and then if I'm just like literally in my kitchen like making a cup of coffee, I kind of think back to like my life years ago, and I'm like, holy shit, like I'm literally living like what I dreamed of. I realized that the other day I was going on a run by this beautiful freaking dam, or reservoir I guess, but the water was like flowing out. It was just like looked gorgeous. There was other people just like playing frisbee, running like with their family, and it was just an absolutely like beautiful day. And I just thought to myself, I was like, this is exactly what like my younger self could have dreamed of, like absolutely could have dreamed of, just in the smallest moment like that of going on a run. And I just felt like the epitome of exactly who I wanted to be. I don't know, it felt really nice. And yeah, there's that. My hair is a literal wreck right now. I feel like a zombie at this point. It's 9:49 p.m. Obviously we have the house like entirely dark, like the house is closed down for the night. However, I wanted to stay up and edit a YouTube video, which I just finished. It's currently exporting. And another little random thing I wanted to talk to you guys about this. I was waiting for some of my videos to upload onto my computer, and then I pulled up TikTok, and it is so cool. It literally pulled up this thing. It's called, I think it's like Seabus Girlies or something like that, like walk, like I don't know, it was something, okay, it's called Seabus Girls Who Walk, and it's literally like a group of girls that will like meet up on certain days. They host like little events, and they all would just like go walking and like get coffee and stuff. Like, oh, let's see if it'll focus. Okay, it's not going that well, but like how freaking cute. So I signed up on the app and I hit like join. I have to be waited to be accepted in, but I really want to start to make more friends in the area and like people that share like similar passions with me. So I don't know, I'm really excited. I felt like that was like quite literally fate that I was meant to find that. But I'm going to go to bed because I have work in the morning. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. It is literally going on 7 a.m. I got up about, I'd say like 40-ish minutes ago, and I got straight to editing a thumbnail. So I currently have a video uploading right now. It's like 75% of the way, so that's going live this morning. Technically, I do not have to be to work today until 10 a.m. However, I'm probably going to go in at about 8:30. Just because I have a little bit of stuff to get done before we start seeing patients for the day. Just like back end computer work, and then I actually need to leave and go to another one of our offices today because I need to get some content for marketing purposes, and then I also need to measure some stuff because we are ordering new like decor and furniture for this office. So I need to get that all figured out and kind of like pick out which things we want in the proper measurements. So there's kind of that. I think I'm going to sit here and read a little bit. I've kind of been in a little bit of a reading funk, especially for nonfiction, and I'm a little bit behind. My goal by the end of this year is to read a total of 50 books, and I'm at 24 right now, and we're in July, so I'm just a tiny bit behind, but that's okay. If you guys are wanting to get into like a nonfiction book, and I'm not into like biographies, things like that as much, unless it's like someone that I kind of like really look up to. This book is probably within like this is a 5-star read for me, like an absolute 5-star read. I have held on to this book and it's just like stuck in my mind. So it's called The Third Door by Alex Banayan. I'm probably butchering that, but it's absolutely so good. This book motivated me so much. I actually probably want to read this again before the end of the year, because this was an absolutely amazing book. And then as was The Millionaire Vaseline. This one, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like the title really just was like, what? But I ended up reading it and it's absolutely stunning. You can see like I took a bunch of notes in here. And kind of like bookmark different pages. I did a lot of highlighting. I just felt like there were so many like tangible things that provided so much value in this book. This one is more so inspiring in that aspect, and it kind of like makes you really realize like you have to put yourself out there. Super good. And I feel like this is a notable mention. So this book, one of the main characters in here is Elliot Bisnow. He is like, I guess not even a character, like he's an actual real person, but one of the main people talk about Elliot Bisnow in this book. So then I of course purchased the book that he and then his co-founders wrote. This one's pretty good as well. It's definitely, I feel like this one's a little bit, it's not relatable in any sense to me, but it was still interesting if you've read this, and like, because I was really intrigued then about Elliot since reading this book. So I read this one to get a behind the scenes look at kind of like his business, things like that. So they're both interesting, and you can see like the covers are literally like the same. Like you'd think that they are the same author, even though they're not. It's just the same publisher. I'm gonna stop rambling on about that because some of you probably could give two shits. You guys, how cute. I got accepted to that group I briefly spoke about last night. And I was like looking through all the members. There's literally like 1,200 members in this group, and I was kind of like going through and looking at everyone's like little bios and everything and like snooping on their photos, and I'm so excited. I hit join for an event that they're having this coming Saturday. Thankfully I have this Saturday off. It's actually perfect because Scott has to work on Saturday anyways, and it's going to be, it's like 2.5 hours long, and basically everyone, like there's a location that it provides. We all are going to meet up at the park and then go on a walk. I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely like incredibly nervous, but I'm also really excited. I think it'll be so fun. I feel like I haven't really met that many new people in the area. The like shy part of me really wants to like maybe tell like someone else that I know in the area, that way they go with me. But then that also, same part of me, I'm like, but then am I going to be inclined to talk to them the whole time and not really make friends? Like, do you guys want to know something funny? I low-key kind of am like, but also it's okay. Something so funny. So Scott and I originally were like planning to go on a cruise at the end of the year, and then basically some like scheduling conflicts ended up happening, so we're not able to go now because we're going on a family vacation next year, and it like messes with Scott's vacation time. So upset because we didn't realize when originally booking this trip that it would like conflict with that, and we've already like booked a trip for that family vacation, so we'll just have to go on a cruise another time. But I was so sad because I was like low-key 100% sure Scott was going to propose during that cruise. But he didn't really seem that bummed out about it. So I was like, and I had a little like crying session, and I was like, what? Honestly, very convinced, because it would have been a couple months after our 5 years. Fun fact about this, I love the concept of marriage. However, I'm also not like, I'm not rushing to get married, if that makes sense. Like, I love the concept of it. However, I want a long engagement. Like, I think I want like a 2-year-long engagement. And I was so sad because I low-key thought it was gonna happen then, because September is 5 years with us, which is insane. We started dating when I was 15 years old. Like, what? Literally what? I was a little baby. Okay, I'm gonna have to work now because my phone's literally dying and you girls gotta skedaddle. But I thought that was just funny to know. It's indeed not happening, obviously, on a cruise because we are not going. It's probably gonna be a bit anyways. I have you guys like in my steering wheel area, but I wanted to talk to you. So I have started reading this book. I think it's called like something like 101 Essays. I don't know if it's like Change the Way You Think or something of that like nature or something like that. I was reading a section of it this morning and it was kind of just listing out like different questions to ask yourself, and I thought it was just like, I don't know, I love doing that. I was using them as kind of like journal prompts. So I, like for instance, the one, it was saying like, what would you do if you had an extra like $1,000 of disposable income every month? And then I kind of like just like jotted down like what I would do with that. Personally, Scott and I, like honestly, all of our extra money gets put into the house, so I feel like that's where like majority of the money goes, is just spent on the renovations and stuff. So if I had an extra $1,000, I would definitely be doing that. But yeah, it just made me happy because then I was thinking about it. I was like, wow, like if I actually have like that money, and even now like the money that I do have I put toward the house, it just made me happy because I felt like I feel like I'm on the path to where I want to be in life and like who I want to become, and the sense of like financial freedom. Like Scott and I's intention is to do these, and once we rent them out, build up like a real estate portfolio, so we have these rental properties, having passive income come in, so we don't have to necessarily rely on our day jobs for like that money, and you know, eventually able to be financially free, not stress about that stuff, be able to spend more time together, like all those things. I don't know, and it just gave me a sense of like happiness, even though like, okay, let's say we live in each house for 2 years and then we sell it at the end of that, which okay, that's fine. However, that's still like, it's like a 10-year plan to accumulate like, I don't know, maybe like 5 properties, but that's okay with me. Even though it's like a long-term thing, I don't know, it makes me happy. Yeah, there's that. I am almost to work now. I am gonna go ahead and end off this vlog here, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. I feel like I definitely, you guys know at this point if you've watched my channel, I'm a chatty gal. I love to talk to you guys, I love to share this, but that's okay. This is honestly the content I like to watch. I'm a fan of long videos and long chats, so that's what I like to create. I love you guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will talk to you in the next one.